Hello, today we are going to explore a very interesting profound method concerning Bodhisattva. This material uses two vivid metaphors, one is the Jing lasso, and the other is AGA medicine. Our task today is to extract the practical meaning of Bodhisattva and how to practice it from this conversation. Talking about Bodhisattva shouldn't be aimless theorizing. The metaphor of Jing lasso. The first metaphor says that Bodhisattva is like a lasso. This metaphor is very interesting, it emphasizes a skillful connection and guidance. Just like needing the right rope and technique to tie something securely, guiding sentient beings also requires skillful methods. The text mentions the four all-embracing methods Sanskrit, Katvari Jia, Vastuni, giving dana, kind speech Prayavakana, beneficial action Arthakarya, and cooperation Samanartheta. The key is to first understand the other person, their roots, their aspirations and approach, and help them in a way they can accept, even find joyful. The emphasis is on them being willing, not being forced. So, it's not about coercing them. For example, like Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, who has this ability to bind sentient beings so they don't scatter. That's why he is also called Jing Guangyin Lasso Avalokiteshvara. This image of the lasso represents compassion and a skillful guiding power. Sentient beings might even like to be bound this way because it's what they truly need, making them feel comfortable and secure. This is because bodhisattvas use the four all-embracing methods to provide the care others need, accompanying them and helping them solve difficulties, thereby naturally gaining trust. However, there's an important point here. One cannot merely satisfy their material desires and spoil people. How do we manage this balance? The balance lies in needing wisdom. Merely indulging them with food, drink, and entertainment is not beneficial. This is not truly benefiting them. This connects to an example in the text about Shakyamuni Buddha. The Buddha once gave his blood to 5 rakshasas to drink. What does this example illustrate? 2 points are very important. When giving, one must make a vow. One hopes that the recipient, through this connection, will embark on the path of liberation in the future. It's not just about giving blood, otherwise, they'll be spoiled. They might even think being a rakshasa is pretty good, with someone providing blood. So, making a vow is especially important. Even if the recipient is like a rakshasa and doesn't hear your vow at the moment, as long as they joyfully accept it, a good seed is planted. The principle of sincerity, which the text emphasizes as telling the truth. For instance, with something like giving blood, if I only have 5 measures of blood, I can only give 5 measures. This prevents false speech and won't create false causes or lead to false results. Applying this to ourselves, when helping others, we must act within our means. Give what you can give, don't make promises you can't keep. This is honesty. One must avoid falsehoods. A false cause cannot yield a true result. The text says that if the practice is real, the result will be real. Behind this is faith, shraddha, and upholding precepts, sila. These are fundamental skills in practice. Having faith is not enough. All 5 roots panka nda must be complete. The metaphor of AGA medicine. Now, let's look at the second metaphor. Bodhisattva is like AGA medicine, capable of curing all suffering and illness. The text mentions that Shakyamuni Buddha was once a medicine prince Yawangzi, healing sentient beings with his own body. He was the medicine. When you saw him, your illness would improve. He could even touch you, and your illness would disappear, which is incredibly wondrous. Shakyamuni Buddha was a medicine prince for 1,000 lifetimes. The master mentioned that for us, we should be medicine princes for endless lifetimes because everyone is bound to be ill. People go to hospitals today with such devotion. They believe whatever the doctor says, give money, give things, even allow their body to be cut, and even beg for it to be cut. Therefore, this is the best rope, a marvelous trick for benefiting sentient beings. A great vow. Next, let's collectively make this great vow. We vow to be as clear as the true suchness. The people in the Jambudvipa world suffer from severe mental illness, like a great epidemic, pervasive everywhere. The number of mental illnesses is truly 10,000 times that of physical illnesses. If we wish to extract the root of illness and plant good seeds in the hearts of countless sentient beings, it cannot be accomplished without first inspiring them to generate faith. Because countless sentient beings are deeply attached to their self-views and cherish their lives, if we can widely employ skillful means to treat their physical ailments, their minds will turn, allowing us to seize the opportunity to plant good seeds. May this vow be as true as suchness, may my body be a king of medicine for them, bringing recovery to various ailments upon touch, even making my feces, urine, and burial places fragrant and sweet, naturally resolving the suffering of sentient beings until they trend towards Buddhahood. Concluding thought. Finally, a question for reflection. In daily life, can you, with a sincere heart and within your capabilities, genuinely care for and help those around you? Even alleviating a tiny bit of their suffering is incomparably meritorious.